What the hell is going on? I try to spam my abilities, chat, and look what happens. Bro, I ain't gonna lie though, it looks kind of cool because of the eye trail. Damn, I'm cooking. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we're gonna play a new One Piece game called Another Piece. I'm kind of, glad that they're admitting that this is just another One Piece game. I'm not gonna hold you, chat. Like, you guys know me, I love One Piece games. I love Bandit Beaters. I ain't gonna lie to you because I feel like we haven't been getting that many of them in the recent year or two. But I don't know, for whatever reason, One Piece games on Roblox started to become like a multi-anime game. Like, it's never One Piece, it's just a bunch of different animes in a quote-unquote One Piece game. And it's just weird. But a couple of you guys have requested that I actually check this game out. It just came out and they're having a quote-unquote public test, which is probably not even in a public test. It's just that the game is out. But of course, as you guys can see the description of the game, it's inspired by Second Piece, First Piece, Blox Fruits, One Piece, Bizarre Adventures, whatever that game is, and the average One Piece game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna dive into this. Hopefully you guys happen to enjoy the video. If you want to see this be a series here on the channel, I can definitely do that for you guys. Just drop a like in the video and let me know in the comment section below. All right, chat, we are in game. I decided to actually go into a private server. Oh, nah, this music that they got in the game gotta go, brother. So anyways, like I said, we're in a private server because usually it's just smoother and, people leave me alone in private servers. Oh, you really think you hit, huh, twin? Oh, Vexency's popular. Nah, just like. All right, so, peep game, right? We're in the spawn island, I think that might be Skype. I don't really know, but, so we have a couple of merchants here. Devil Fruit, Katana Merchant. How much is... Oh, 3,010 wood and 5 iron. Oh my god, this is not inspired by Verse Piece. This is quite literally Verse Piece itself, chat. Oh my god, this is not inspired by Blox Fruits. It's literally Blox Fruits map. No, I'm just playing. So it seems that we stay on the Start Island until level 200, and apparently Dummy gives XP only until level 1500. Oh. Okay, pretty cool. So they too have a blacksmith island on this game, very much like Verse Piece. We have a title changer NPC over here, and then we have a level 50 quest for bandits. Wow. Okay, bandits are not the first quest. They're quite literally the second thing you do. After hitting this once and getting 9 levels, 13, 15. Damn, brother, I'm going crazy. So yeah, we gotta keep doing this, I think, until we get to 50 so we can actually talk to that other NPC. But I like the level up sound effect, I'm not gonna lie. All right, and there you go, chat. We are level 50, but before we do anything else, let's check this out because they have other NPCs and stuff like that. The gameplay in this game is oddly satisfying. The video probably won't do it justice, but when you actually press it in game, it's very snappy and responsive. But anyway, the martial artist apparently stores your fighting style. I don't really know. Echoes of the past. Let's click this. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's how you're gonna switch out your melee combat styles. Now, what is this in the bottom? Oh, bottom left-hand corner, you have the little UI toggle. So they also have the Devil Fruit Banker right across from that guy, and then they have the level 150 quest over here, which is evidently the boss, right? Let's check out all the different titles and stuff like that. They have title lists. Okay, never mind. But yeah, if this game truly has a very significant Verse Piece influence, then titles will give you bonuses to your XP, drop chance for gems and coins and stuff like that, because we do have gems if you guys look at the top left hand corner. Lastly, out of the UIs, guys, we have a couple of items here that we can buy. We have Nightbringer, which is Yoru. We have a 200% increase in luck for 30 minutes for basically just not even the same price, a little bit more than actually getting Yoru. So is Yoru that garbage? That 30 minutes of 200% luck is basically better than Yoru? I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's the only thing that I will be buying this video. Spoiler alert. Actually, I think I got ripped off, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me reset my character. What the hell? They have this very obnoxious sound effect when you end up dying. So let's go into weapon. Oh, I was not ripped off, mate. Okay. So how do I just drag it? No, you just click it. That's it. I think the game has enchantments and stuff like that. And then cards, I don't really know, because if you guys look over here, they have these different tabs under rarity. All right, so peep the model on our back. Looks pretty nice, but it looks like every other Yoru out there in Roblox One Piece games. So let's check out our... Damn, M1s don't even have a trail of VFX to it? What the hell, Tway? All right, let's talk to this guy. We'll take on his quest. You can probably get quests multiple times, but there more than likely has to be an NPC that sells that in the world map. So damn, no auto aggro. So we gotta go ahead and actually allocate our stat points right now that we have Yoru. You guys know the vibes. You know, over the years of me playing Roblox games, some things never changed because inadvertently I did what I always do, which is buy Yoru and just use Yoru for the remainder of the series. Like, that's usually how it goes in these games, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna get 50 defense so we can get a little bit more health, and then 104 stat points will go into our weapon, bringing our total to 105. Now, if you guys take a look at the right-hand side of the stat panel, we have another panel which shows the description of your character, like as far as your damage, experience, gem, money, and luck multipliers as well. And I believe this might be your race, where it says none, and our ability is none. Actually, nah, race is up here. What am I talking about? So I don't know what the heck this purple thing is, but whatever. So let's try this out again, right? Our M1s are doing a little bit better. Let's see what our abilities are. This is our Z key. Nah, twin, what the hell? We'll try that again. Hold on. This is our Z key, like I said. Okay, that looked a lot better, but still kind of scuffed in my opinion. All right, we're getting some drops, by the way. So let's do that again, right? Z key. Okay, that looks pretty decent. All right, X key. Very standard, very standard. And our C key. Let's see. Okay, not bad at all. We'll use that one more time. Do we have a V key? Nah, it seems to be a chat. Damn, that's it for the magical, majestical Yoru, brother. We're not even one-shotting stuff, man. All right, this is decent, I guess. So by far, it seems that our X key is the best ability, but for whatever reason, you can have your abilities go through the actual map. All right, so let's go to the devil fruit merchant over here, and we'll see if we can actually get a devil fruit. Oh, 7,749 more yen or cash. So can I just kill this guy? Okay, I think I can. Let me just allocate some more weapon stat points. There you go. And we'll just attack this dude a bunch of times and we'll see. We didn't get a lot of XP. Never mind. To be fair though, even though he didn't give us a lot of XP, he did give us 500 yen, which I think is a lot more than us just doing this quest over here. All right, chat. So I found an effective farming strat. Basically, I go down over here, I use my C key, and then I go over here and I use my X key. And as you guys can see, we get the quest done. So little noob to pro tip right there, brother. Yeah. So by the way, I wanted to get a devil fruit because the game basically told us that in the chat box that if you get the sand fruit, you can level up quickly with it. So apparently the game has a Trello too, but look, I just thought about something. What if I use my X key with Yoru? Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, using your X key or your C key with Yoru also gives you really good amount of XP as well. So might as well just do this, then kill the freaking bandits to get to level 150. So now that we're level 150, we can take on this quest, and we'll go ahead and use our X key and our C key. And there you go. So damn, we got 2,000 cash just from completing that quest. All right, so there you go. We have 14,800 cash. Let's go talk to the devil fruit merchant. And does that look like the sand fruit to you guys? It looks like the sand fruit to me. I don't know what the hell this is, but oh, it is. Yeah, we'll eat it. All right, cool. So now that we have the sand fruit, we can check out the abilities for this. Our Z key looks like this. Oh my god. Yeah, you really do get a lot of XP with the sand fruit. Damn. Yo, the game's exposing its darkest secrets in 4K in the chat, bro. What the hell? They should not be telling the noobs this. Let them find out on their own. No, I'm just playing. All right, so that's our X key, by the way, guys. Then our C key looks like this, as you guys can tell. And lastly but not least, oh, actually, we have no more abilities. All right, well, yeah, off the strength of, all these abilities here, chat, I say this is majestical. I say they got something here. This is so freaking easy to level up, bro. Like you're better off not even bothering. So why did they even put in these quests in the starter area? Like it's just not even worth it to take them on. Like you get like miles more XP from the dummies. Granted, you do get cash though from, I don't even want to say the bandits. I want to say the bandit leader, because this quest is the one that's actually giving us a really good amount of XP. All right, chat. We can also probably buy the katana now, right? Because we needed 10 wood and 5 iron. So Yeah, there you go. We got one katana. I mainly just wanted to get it so you guys can see how it looks, because obviously we have Yoru, but here's the katana. That's how it looks like when you hold it. We have our Z key, which is like that. All right. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say our X key and whatever, but we only have one Z key ability. Damn, I'll stick to my Yoru. Thank you. So let me check the map again, because we're basically done here. We're about, yeah, literally we're level 300. So that means that okay, we gotta go to Clown Island. All right, right over here. Now the way this map is presented is kind of weird, because I think we're here, which means that we're facing this way, which means that we have to go to the left, but behind this island. All right, this is the interface for buying a boat. You can click accept here, and you can spend 450 cash to get yourself a boat. So unless I have no sense of direction like Zoro, I believe this is, yeah, actually, I'm not like that, peasant. All right, yeah, I was gonna say I might be cooked, but no, we went in the right direction immediately, brother, on our first try. So on this island, you just have, I would assume, the clown quest and maybe a boss quest. Yeah, so the boss is gonna be Jester's captain, as you guys can see, and I believe that's it. I believe this island does not have much to offer. So since the sand fruit is seemingly so good, I'm gonna do all my stat points into sand right now, and we'll see if it can actually one shot with what ability was it? I think it was my C key. Oh, actually I can't even, wow, I'm bugged. Can't use my abilities. Oh, I should have set my spawn point, chat. Damn. Oh, I did set my spawn point. All right, never mind. All right, let's try this again, right? I think it is, again, like I said, it's my C key. Yeah, it just hits multiple enemies. And I don't know if, damn it. It's not enough to kill them all off, but then my C and my X key might be enough, actually. So we didn't get as many levels as I thought. I think you're still better off being at the starter island and attacking the dummy than actually coming out here. Yeah. I mean, granted, if you want the materials and the yen, I guess, but otherwise, if you just want quick levels, just stick to like the starter island, maybe even possibly until you max out at level 1500. Well, that's not the max level in the game, but you max out the dummies at that level, because then you won't gain XP from the dummies anymore after level 1500. But this is a pretty easy grinding process, man. Yo, sand Sand is an epic rarity fruit, but it seems that it's gonna be extremely good, at least for grinding, right? Actually, yo, this NPC over here, what the hell? Is level 3500. They have a Sukuna quest line. You need 5 demon fingers to get, wait, what? To get King of Curses? Oh man, what the heck? All right, we'll take on this level 300 quest, because that's the boss quest, if you will. And we'll just spam all of our abilities. All right, and there you go. We got that done. We got 10,000 cash from killing them off. That's insane, dude. But yeah, sand seems to be the vibe, chat. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It really does seem to be the vibe. And now my character is yet again bugged. What the hell is going on? I try to spam my abilities, chat, and look what happens. Bro, I ain't gonna lie though, it looks kind of cool because of the eye trail. Damn, I'm cooking. I just realized, but why the heck am I berserk? If you look at the bottom right hand corner, why is that a thing? Is that an effect of like Yoru, or I don't know? All right, chat, I decided to open up the game's Trello, and I don't really think this game has a lot of content as of yet, unless the Trello is a work in progress. And I know some people might be like, oh, Vex is a public test, of course it wouldn't have a lot of content. I'm just asking, bro. Goddamn. So Blood Greatsword looks really cool. This looks insanely cool. But that seems to be the only cool weapon, as you guys can tell. And apparently you craft this at the blacksmith, so it's not even a weapon drop item, which is insanely cool. Because I hate having to fight stuff to get an RNG drop that's unrealistic, but you can craft that one. So it might be hard to get the materials, but at least you know you're guaranteed it when you have the materials, right? So additionally, they have only 3 special curses, and these have to be specs, as you guys can tell, because you get abilities once you obtain the King of Curses, for example, like I showed you guys. Now, they also do have like a couple of mini bosses, as you can see over here. Like the vampire one has that sword that we think is really cool, or I think is really cool. And the game also has dungeons and stuff to it. So right now they have the Monarch dungeon, and as you guys can tell, it spawns in certain NPCs that drop certain items And I guess you can use these items in both of these dungeons to try to craft like weapons and things of that nature. So yeah, all in all, like I said, it doesn't seem like the game has a whole lot as it is right now, but I guess it is a decent starting foundation. It's a little bit unfortunate because I thought we would be able to get like hockey and a bunch of different things on these islands, but I don't even think that's in the game as of yet. Actually, I went back into the Trello and they do have hockey under game features. So they have observation hockey, ornament hockey, and then we also have talents, which are obtained by doing certain quests given by certain NPCs. Okay, not bad.